So you came to my home and you put your feet under my mother table. I don't get down like that, goddammit. You got wrong. You talk about Young Thug and because of their names, your name is DL. What the does it stand for? How far you bending over on the DL?
Everybody thought the drama between Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon had already gone too far. The insults, the shady posts, the constant back and forth online, it already felt messy enough. But nobody expected Nicki to suddenly drag DL Hughley into the middle of it and accuse both men of hiding a secret relationship for years. And now, with Monique stepping in and claiming she's heard rumors herself, this situation has exploded into one of the wildest celebrity scandals people have seen all year. At first, fans thought Nicki was just trolling again. People are used to her going online and saying shocking things whenever she's angry, but this time felt different. She didn't just throw out random insults, she allegedly started revealing details, hinting at secret trips, suspicious timing, and private behavior between Don Lemon and DL Hughley that immediately sent social media into complete chaos. And honestly, the internet has not stopped talking about it since.
Me and Don started this little run. If somebody would have told me that a black dude, one of us, would get arrested in LA, I would have always... I thought it would have been me, but this time... How the fuck you go to jail for first time when you 50? I'm ashamed of him.
What made this even crazier was the timing. Don Lemon and DL Hughley had just announced another comedy and discussion tour together. Fans were excited. Ticket sales were already moving. Clips from their previous shows were going viral again. Everything looked positive on the surface. But then Nicki suddenly appeared online with claims that completely changed the conversation overnight. According to Nicki, these tours weren't just business. She hinted that the two men had allegedly been much closer behind the scenes than anybody realized. And once those accusations hit the internet, people immediately started digging into old interviews, old clips, old rumors, and even old feuds, trying to connect the dots. But here's the twist nobody expected. Instead of people shutting the rumors down immediately, some celebrities actually started reacting in ways that made the situation even more suspicious. And that's when Monique entered the chat.
We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ. I want to be very respectful. Please don't push.
Suddenly, what looked like another messy celebrity rant started turning into a full-blown scandal. To understand why this drama got so explosive, you have to understand the history behind everybody involved. None of this came out of nowhere. The tension had been building quietly for months, maybe even years. Everybody already knows Nicki Minaj does not let things slide easily. When she feels attacked, she responds. And when she responds, she usually goes all the way. Over the years, she's built a reputation for defending herself aggressively, especially online. Some fans love that about her because they feel like she refuses to let the media bully her. Other people think she sometimes takes things too far. But either way, nobody can deny that when Nicki gets angry, chaos usually follows.
Also support, I have lots of gay friends who love Nicki Minaj. Why are you supporting this homophobic, bigoted, ignorant woman? You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj, this is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. And I'm not surprised that she is weighing in on something that is beyond her capacity.
Her issues with Don Lemon reportedly started after he criticized some of the behavior coming from Nicki's fanbase and questioned some of her online actions during several public controversies. Don also made comments suggesting that Nicki sometimes fuels toxic behavior online instead of calming situations down. Nicki clearly didn't appreciate that. At first, the tension between them seemed like ordinary celebrity drama. A few shady comments here, a few sarcastic posts there, nothing too serious. But slowly, things became personal. Nicki started mocking Don publicly, and Don responded by accusing her of hypocrisy and attention-seeking behavior. The feud kept escalating little by little. Meanwhile, DL Hughley already had his own complicated history with both Nicki and Monique.
I will say to her, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there, a better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll, because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. She will do anything that is expedient for her politically, and again, she's ignorant, she doesn't know what she's talking about, she's always weighing in on things that she doesn't know about. Nicki Minaj should just sit down and by the way, isn't she married to an alleged pedophile?
DL has never been afraid to speak his mind, especially about celebrities. Over the years, he's criticized plenty of public figures during interviews and stand-up routines, and sometimes those comments rubbed people the wrong way. Monique especially had serious problems with DL after their infamous comedy show fallout years ago. That situation became one of the ugliest feuds in comedy. Both sides accused each other of disrespect, dishonesty, and manipulation. Their arguments spilled online and turned deeply personal very fast. Back then, Monique made comments that hinted DL might be allegedly hiding something about his personal life. At the time, many people dismissed her statements as anger during a heated fight. Nobody really took it seriously. But now that Nicki is suddenly making similar accusations years later,
Nicki Minaj has to do with another thing.
People are looking back at those old interviews very differently. And honestly, that's why this situation started getting scary for some people in Hollywood. Because once separate rumors from different people start matching up, the internet begins paying attention in a whole different way. According to online speculation, Nicki allegedly became suspicious after noticing how often Don Lemon and DL Hughley appeared together publicly. The tours, the interviews, the chemistry during conversations, the inside jokes. She reportedly felt something about the friendship looked deeper than what people were being told. Now, to be clear, none of these accusations have been proven, but that didn't stop social media from running wild with theories.
Called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis. He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Sucker, stop.
Nicki allegedly hinted that DL had been extremely careful for years about protecting his public image because of his marriage and family life. That alone immediately turned this from ordinary gossip into something much more explosive. DL Hughley has been married for decades and has children, so when Nicki started implying that he may have been secretly living a double life, people instantly realized how damaging those accusations could become. What nobody expected was how specific Nicki allegedly became. Instead of vague shade, she reportedly started suggesting that certain tour schedules and appearances were designed to give Don and DL opportunities to spend private time together away from public attention. She allegedly implied that some people in the industry already knew about the rumors, but stayed quiet to avoid scandal.
The mother contract says that is the headliner. The headliner. Let me say it again. The headliner. That's what the contract says. Monique is to be the last person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed up for. I'm 30 plus years in this business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But named DL Hughley turned into a and said, I won't perform if she does that. I won't go out if she does that.
And that's when the internet completely lost its mind. Suddenly, old photos resurfaced. Old clips from interviews started trending again. Fans began analyzing body language during past appearances. Every smile, every joke, every interaction became evidence in the eyes of social media detectives. And honestly, things got messy fast. Some people accused Nicki of going too far and trying to destroy families because of personal grudges. Others believed she wouldn't make claims this serious unless she thought there was truth behind them. But then came the moment that made everything spiral even harder. Monique reacted. Now, if there's one thing people know about Monique, it's that she rarely stays silent when drama involves people she already has issues with. And instead of denying the rumors, she allegedly hinted that Nicki might not be lying. That immediately changed the energy online.
Get down like that, goddammit. You got it wrong. You talk about Young Thug, and because of their names, your name is DL. What the to stand for? Hey, how far you been to know on the DL? The wrong one. That's my family. I'm home.
Suddenly, people remembered all the tension between Monique and DL from years ago. Fans started reposting old clips where Monique seemed to imply DL was hiding secrets. Back then, people brushed it off as petty anger. But now, with Nicki making similar accusations years later, those comments suddenly felt different. Monique allegedly hinted that there were conversations and situations she witnessed personally that made her suspicious long before Nicki ever spoke publicly. And then she allegedly teased receipts. The second people heard that word, social media exploded again. Because in celebrity drama, receipts changes everything. Now people weren't just debating rumors anymore, they were waiting for proof. Would screenshots appear, private messages, photos, industry insiders speaking out? Nobody knew, but the possibility alone was enough to keep the internet glued to the story. Meanwhile, Don Lemon reportedly appeared frustrated by the entire situation. Many fans pointed out that he's openly gay and married, meaning he technically has nothing to hide personally. But the bigger controversy centered around DL Hughley because of his longtime marriage and public image. That's why people began focusing more heavily on DL's silence. Some fans argued that if the rumors were completely false, DL would immediately shut everything down publicly. Others said staying quiet was smarter because responding could make things worse. Either way, his silence became part of the conversation itself. And honestly, that's what makes celebrity scandals so dangerous now. Sometimes people aren't reacting to facts anymore. They're reacting to silence, body language, timing, and internet theories. The situation became even more chaotic when bloggers and gossip channels started pulling up old stories involving DL Hughley from years ago. Some claimed there had always been whispers in Hollywood about his private life. Others said people were simply rewriting history now because Nicki made accusations publicly. And the internet became completely divided. One side believed Nicki and Monique were exposing hidden truths about powerful men in entertainment. The other side believed they were weaponizing rumors to humiliate people they personally disliked. But what made this story feel even darker was how personal everything became. This wasn't just celebrity gossip anymore. Families were being dragged into the conversation, marriages were being questioned publicly, children were seeing headlines online. Decades-long reputations were suddenly under attack. And once that happens, there's no easy way to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Even people who normally enjoy celebrity drama started admitting this situation felt uncomfortable because of how quickly accusations spread without proof. But at the same time, people also couldn't stop watching. That's the power of scandal in modern celebrity culture. The more shocking something becomes, the harder it is for the public to look away. Nicki, meanwhile, seemed completely unbothered by the backlash. If anything, many fans felt like she leaned into the chaos even harder. She allegedly liked comments online, reposted shady reactions, and continued fueling speculation instead of calming things down. And honestly, that only made people more convinced she believed what she was saying. Because usually, when celebrities lie about something major, they eventually soften their tone once legal threats and backlash start coming. But Nicki reportedly kept standing 10 toes down behind her claims. That's why people are still watching this story so closely. They want to know whether actual proof exists, or whether this entire situation was simply a massive emotional explosion fueled by old grudges and internet chaos. But regardless of what's true or false, the emotional damage has already been done. DL Hughley's name is now attached to rumors that could follow him forever. Don Lemon's marriage is being dragged into viral conversations. Monique is once again in the middle of another Hollywood feud. And Nicki Minaj has reminded everybody once again why people consider her one of the most unpredictable celebrities online. The saddest part is how quickly relationships and reputations can fall apart publicly now. One accusation, one viral post, one live stream, and suddenly people spend weeks tearing apart your personal life online. Imagine waking up and seeing millions of strangers debating your marriage, your sexuality, your loyalty, and your family. That pressure destroys people emotionally. And whether fans support Nicki or not, most people agree this situation crossed into very dangerous territory emotionally for everybody involved. Because once rumors like these spread, they never fully disappear. Even years later, people will still reference them during interviews, podcasts, and social media debates. That's how Hollywood works now. The internet remembers everything. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that many of these celebrities already carry years of pain from previous feuds and controversies. Nicki has spent years fighting critics and feeling attacked publicly. Monique has openly talked about feeling blacklisted and betrayed by the entertainment industry. Hughley has faced criticism and controversy throughout his career. Don Lemon lost one of the biggest jobs in television under public scrutiny. So underneath all the gossip and drama, you're really looking at four people who already have emotional scars colliding publicly in the worst possible way. And sadly, when wounded people go to war publicly, things usually get ugly fast. Now the entire internet is waiting for the next move. Will Hughley finally respond directly? Will Don Lemon address the rumors publicly again? Will Monique actually release these so-called receipts? Or will Nicki eventually move on to another battle and leave this situation hanging forever? Right now, nobody knows. But one thing is certain. This drama exposed just how brutal celebrity culture has become. Friendships get questioned, families get dragged online, rumors spread faster than facts, and millions of people treat personal pain like entertainment. And honestly, that may be the craziest part of this whole story. Because while the internet laughs, argues, and picks sides, real people are sitting behind those headlines dealing with the fallout in real life. Careers can collapse from accusations alone. Relationships can break under public pressure. Trust disappears. Privacy disappears. Peace disappears. And sometimes, even if the rumors are false, the damage still becomes permanent. That's why this scandal feels bigger than ordinary celebrity gossip. It's about revenge, ego, hurt feelings, old grudges, public humiliation, and the dangerous power of social media when emotions take over. But if there's one thing Hollywood has taught us, it's this: secrets never stay buried forever. Eventually, somebody talks, somebody leaks something, somebody slips up. So now, everybody's watching and waiting to see whether Nicki Minaj really exposed a hidden truth, or whether this entire situation will go down as one of the messiest celebrity feuds the internet has ever seen. Either way, this story is far from over.